Hello, my friends. Happy Sunday. First workout of the day. It's already getting hot. So, talk about yesterday. I did a total of about 11 miles, 2 runs, hikes, and also did some pretty hard weight training, mostly bench press, triceps. I also did biceps. I was planning to do that today, but I'm still going to do that again today. And deadlift. I'll tell you what, just after one serious deadlift session, my lower back felt much better today when I woke up. Usually when I wake up, my lower back is sore or troubling me, but it felt better today. I'm not sure if it's a combination of many things because I took some time off last week, but it was hurting last week. So I really think that the deadlift may have arranged things a little bit differently after putting stress on it. So I'm gonna plan to deadlift many times per week. I may even do it every day because I don't use that much weight, at least not yet. That's very positive improvement. I really was excited this morning when I woke up because I couldn't really feel anything in my back. So I think the deadlift session really helped. I mean, I was bench pressing heavy too. My plan is to get back up to my bench press level I was at last year. My 1 rep max was 240. I'm pretty far away from that. I need to get back up to that. Once I work back up to that, I'm gonna start increasing 5 pounds a week. It's like the book I got tells me to do it. My long-term goal is to get to 315, which is a huge success in weightlifting for anybody. It's a lot of weight, especially at my age. If I can get to 315, I'll be very happy. And also help my son progress in the bench because he'll probably be playing on the defensive line. He's definitely going to be a linebacker, so bench press is also important for him. Today, my plan is I'm doing about 5 miles now. I was running earlier than I usually do. I usually hike and then jog and then run, but I was running earlier. And I plan to lift weights later today, and then I may do something with my son. He may want to practice some. His football practices start tomorrow. He bought some new gloves, so with him. And I a bit of my work, so. And also, I'm fasted. I plan not to eat till 1 o'clock every day. That keeps the cortisol and insulin resistance up. Been watching a lot of videos that your cortisol levels and insulin resistance is not very good in the morning. It's actually your body's producing the most, releasing a lot of glucose a couple hours before you wake up. And basically, in the morning, if you eat anything, especially something breakfast, sugary breakfast like everyone eats, it almost 100% goes to fat. So that's not good. And it also creates a fatty liver as well. So fasting in the morning will provide a lot of benefits. At least wait a couple hours till after you wake up. And then try to reduce the amount of sugar. This is very impactful if you're trying to lose weight. So, hey, Sam. But yeah, so we'll lift weights later today after this, and then I got to do some work at the house, and do some family things. I got to catch up from my work because I was traveling so much. I didn't get to do some of the normal tasks that I need to do also, as I don't just do sales, I do also some other things. So kind of looking around, this is our famous water moccasin area. So yeah, they put some venomous snake signs in this area. They haven't put them up anywhere else on the trails in my subdivision, but what they don't know is they're everywhere. I've seen them on other trails too. I think they're worried because a lot of young people out here fishing all the time, 7, 8 years old, don't know what they're doing, don't know the dangers, so that's a risk. Yeah, let me know what y'all up to today, man. Hey, Mustafa, thanks for joining. Hope everybody's having a good Sunday. Just starting here in Texas. It's gonna be a hot day. That's normal this time of year. I'm on my famous hill now. Hey, Greta Garbage Man, thanks for joining. Sometimes I have to squint a little bit because the sun is so bright. It's hard to read the chat. Like I always say, going uphill builds strength, downhill builds durability. I was talking earlier about fasting. I also don't take any hydration with me if it's under 5-6 miles. I don't need it. Also toughens up the body some. But I drink quite a bit before I go out, mostly coffee. So I'm seeing quite a few people on the trail today. Yeah, that's good. Probably a good day to go biking. Try to ride the bike fasted. Don't eat anything until afterwards and get more benefit from it. Also prevents stomach problems. I was reading about the Putin and Trump summit yesterday. Doesn't look like they really achieved anything. Looks like Russia wants to keep the land that they found. That rabbit scared me for a second. Too many rabbits around here. We're getting more snakes, but snakes are not big enough to eat these rabbits. We need some big snakes. Yeah. Looks like Putin wants to keep all the land that he has. He wants formal recognition of Crimea. But you know, I kind of agree with Trump on this one. You know, a lot of people are dying on both sides. But Ukraine, unfortunately, you can be right and still die. So Russia is not going to stop. So maybe Ukraine's right in protecting their land, but you can be right and be dead. So it's just like being in a car crash. It might be somebody else's fault, but you can't do anything because you're dead. So I think Ukraine should agree to most of the terms and get out of this war. Not only that's costing us a lot of money all the time. So unfortunately, Europe's don't donate much money to it. So just gone on for many years. I mean, it's 100% behind Ukraine in the beginning. Well, not the beginning, most of the war. But it's got to a point where they got to agree on something. Otherwise, everybody in their country is going to die. So a lot of them have already. And same on the Russian side. Close to 1 million soldiers, young kids that will never have their life fighting for a stupid reason, But hey man, thanks for joining. RWW. Yeah, I'm not sweating too much. little bit on my head, but we got a nice breeze. You probably can hear the wind noise. Unfortunately, iPhone doesn't take out the wind noise unless you put a windscreen on. The problem with a windscreen is, and I use it on my GoPro, the problem with windscreens are it makes the audio go down, the audio level go down. So it's harder to hear, but less wind, you know. They have some software that will take out some of the noise, but it doesn't work very well. So it is kind of windy, which is good for me, but not good for my live stream. So I'm going downhill right now. Let me know what y'all are doing today. Say Sam is going to go biking. What's everybody else doing today? Like I said, if you just join, this is my first workout of the day. Yesterday I did a double. I did about 11 miles total. I spent 2 hours in the gym, mostly bench press, triceps, a little bit of biceps, which was not my plan. Yesterday was supposed to be a push day only, and then today a pull day. But got to watching videos on my YouTube videos on my garage gym. I did some bicep workouts too. But the big win yesterday was doing deadlifts. I have that special deadlift bar for runners. I forget the name of it. I said I was gonna look it up yesterday. I just can't remember things. It's not a straight deadlift bar, but it does the same thing, but doesn't. The problem with my gym is things are so tight. If I use a straight Olympic bar, which is 8 feet long, it causes problems sometimes. I bump into things. But my deadlift bar is kind of a circle with parallel bars, so it does the same thing as a deadlift, but it takes a lot less space. I'll look it up. I forget the name of the bar. But anyways, I did like 4 or 5 sets of deadlift yesterday. Not too heavy. It's probably about 100 pounds. And I plan to do that almost every day. Because I woke up this morning and my lower back, I couldn't feel almost anything. Now I've been taking supplements for it, and I did have some rest last week, but last week my back was sore and hurting. It's mainly because I was sleeping in hotels which had a flat bed. I have to use like a little bit of an incline. But I think the deadlift helped my back a lot, so I'm gonna be doing that every day. No, I don't use a gimbal. I don't use a gimbal. I had a gimbal before. I don't use a gimbal because everybody stare at you like you're some kind of weirdo. People are very anti-YouTuber, so even in my own family, I only have one person watch my videos. So anyways, using a gimbal puts too much attention on you. I mean, gimbal is useful if you're doing like a video for a product. But I had a gimbal one time and I really didn't like it, to be honest. I had a nice one. I returned it. So I have with my GoPro, I have all kinds of not gimbals, but sticks to hold my camera, different lengths. I also have a tripod, nice tripod for this phone. So if I'm doing something in place, I'll just put it in my tripod. But gimbal gives you too much attention. It looks kind of weird running through the neighborhood with a gimbal. People wonder what the hell you're doing. But if I'm doing a video vlog with just my phone, people don't know that I'm not just FaceTiming somebody. So less attention to me. Plus the gimbal is big, it puts your phone up high. I think it's really not necessary. I think they were more helpful in the older versions of iPhone. The new versions have the stability software, and it's very easy to use. Very easy to use, just holding it. Plus, I want the phone to be somewhat close and at a certain angle, so I can read the chat, which is kind of challenging in the sun. Like I said before, I'm in a lot of YouTube training groups, and I've made suggestions to engineers about putting the text in the chat, the full screen of the phone, because right now the live chat is only about 2 inches on the bottom of of the phone. So most of the thing I can see when I'm talking to you is my face. I don't need to see my face. They should put the chat the full screen of the phone. It'd be easier to read. And you also can don't lose a message. Because one of the challenges, if you have only a 2-inch window on your phone and you start receiving a lot of messages in the chat, sometimes you won't see some of them. You'll have to try to scroll back. And you don't want to touch the screen during a live chat. It can cause you to disconnect and all kinds of issues. So that's the reason. All right, we're going uphill again. Oh man, it's getting hot. I want to say it's probably 85 already, direct sunlight. The breeze is cooling you down some, but when you get back into the housing area, the houses block the wind. Right now I'm on the hill, so it's pretty nice. Like I always say, I often use this hill because it's got a great 5G signal. No, I don't know yet. If I do a race, it's not a tune-up race anyways, just do it for fun. So I'm not sure. I need to find something close that I can do on the weekend without traveling very much. Just taking time off in the fall is difficult because I have to go away from home anyways with my job. Like in October, I'll be gone almost a week at a trade show. And I also need to do some short trips, 1 to 2 days. I have another trip to Michigan this month, which will be 2 days. Anyway, so the last thing I'm gonna do is lose a Friday to go for a trail race. So I'll do something local that I can go get up early on a Saturday morning and go do, and then be back the same day, or worst case, the Sunday. So there's a lot of possibilities I've been looking at. I don't know. I might do Bandera, okay, I don't know. I was looking at the Snowdrop 55 hour today, but I need to check if my company's off that week. Usually we take the week off. If that's the case, I might do it. But it's like Tuesday through Thursday this year. So, I mean, it ends on the 1st of January, but I'm not sure if I got, we'll see. Well, friends, time into, yeah. Oh, that's good to hear. All right, my friends, time to end the vlog. It's fixing a loose signal, but I'll talk to y'all maybe later tonight or tomorrow. Bye for now.